हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। सो आज के इस वीडियो में वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस ऑफ गेट 2024 of calculus which comes under engineering mathematics. So let's start with the questions. So the first question says, consider the function f of x is x square for x is less than 0 and x for x is greater equal 0, where x is a real number. Which of the following statements is or are correct? तो बेसिकली हमें फंक्शन की कंटिन्यूटी के बारे में पूछ रखा है. सो हाउ वी विल चेक दैट दिस फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस और नॉट. सो इस केस में आपको फंक्शन के ब्रांच पॉइंट्स पहले चेक करने हैं. सो व्हाट आर ब्रांच पॉइंट्स? सो दोज पॉइंट्स जहां पर फंक्शन चेंज कर रहा है अपनी वैल्यू, दोज पॉइंट्स आर कॉल्ड ब्रांच पॉइंट्स. नाउ आपको सिर्फ इतना चेक करना है कि फंक्शन ब्रांच पॉइंट पर कंटिन्यूअस है या नहीं. एज यू कैन सी द फंक्शन चेंजेस इट्स वैल्यू एट x is equals to 0. So x is equals to 0 is a branch point. So we have branch point is x is equals to 0. Therefore, left hand limit of the function at x is equals to 0 is, आप देखिए लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट मतलब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से फंक्शन क्या वैल्यू ले रहा है at x is equals to 0. So you can see x is लेस देन 0, तो यहाँ पर इट इज एक्स स्क्वायर विच इज 0 स्क्वायर, तो 0 हो जाएगा. राइट हैंड लिमिट x इज ग्रेटर इक्वल 0 के लिए भी x है और x की जगह पर हम 0 डालेंगे, सो वील गेट 0. एंड f एट 0 इज ऑल्सो 0. सिंस दीज थ्री थिंग्स आर इक्वल, देयरफॉर फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस एट x इज इक्वल्स टू 0 एंड इट इज by default continuous at all the other points. Because x square is also a continuous function, x is also a continuous function. So we get that f of x is continuous for all x. For all x. So yet A option is the correct option and D option is incorrect. Now we will see option B and C. So B and C option are talking about the derivative of the function. So we will find the derivative firstly. So derivative is f dash of x. So if we see, we will get x square का derivative is 2x and x का derivative is 1. So this is when x is less than 0 and this is when x is greater equal 0. So as you can see, again the branch point is 0. So if we find the left hand limit, what we will get this is 2x and अगर x को 0 रखते हैं, so we will get this to be 0. What is right hand limit? Right hand limit is 1 and the value of function at 0 is also 1. As you can see, these three things are not equal. Therefore, f dash of x is discontinuous at x is equals to 0. You cannot say that this is discontinuous for all x. They may be continuous for all the other x, but not at the branch point. तो यहाँ पर ये वही केस है that the derivative of the function is discontinuous at x is equals to 0. But बाकी हर point पर ये continuous होगा. A continuously differentiable function y is equals to f of x satisfies one or more of the following condition as its point of inflection. So this is a MSQ question. सबसे पहले मैं आप लोगों को कुछ बेसिक्स बता देती हूँ. So if f of x is any function, if you want to find the maxima, minima or point of inflection or stationary points of this function, note some very important points. That is, first step is to always find derivative of the functions. आप f dash of x is equals to 0 रखिए. This will give you some points A and B and these points are called stationary points. This find double derivative. So this is the second step, find double derivative. Now let's assume मैं A stationary point के लिए चीजें चेक कर रही हूँ. So what I will do? Firstly I will put f double dash of A. Now we can have three conditions. या तो ये greater than 0 होगा, या तो फिर ये less than 0 होगा, या फिर ये equals to 0 होगा. So if f double dash of A is greater than 0, then I will get that इस point पर मुझे minima मिलेगा. If this is less than 0, then I will get maxima. And if this is equals to 0, that means this test fails. Then we will go to the third step. तो third step में हम लेते हैं triple derivative. That is third derivative of the function f of x. Now यहाँ पर हम a डालेंगे. So if this is equal to 0, then we will say again the test fails. and if this is not equals to 0 then we will get the point of inflection. Okay, सबसे पहले आपको f dash of x देखना है, then you have to see f double dash of x and then you have to see f triple dash of x. Now f dash of x will only fetch you stationary points. F double dash of x can fetch you minima, maxima और टेस्ट रेंज, दैट मीन्स वहां पर भी आपको पॉइंट ऑफ इन्फ्लेक्शन मिलेंगे. एंड एफ ट्रिपल डैश ऑफ एक्स में अगर वो इक्वल टू 0 आ जाता है तो टेस्ट विल फेल, एंड इफ दिस इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0 यू विल गेट पॉइंट ऑफ इन्फ्लेक्शन. तो हमें एक इस केस में पॉइंट ऑफ इन्फ्लेक्शन मिलेगा और एक इस केस में पॉइंट ऑफ इन्फ्लेक्शन मिलेगा. सो लेट्स सी, second derivative is 0 in B option and third derivative is not equal to 0 in D option. So B and D are our correct option. The value of the series 1 plus sin x plus cos square x plus sin cube x and so on at x is equals to pi by 4 is. So let us write the series first of all. So we have 1 plus sin x plus cos square x plus sin cube x plus and so on at x is equals to pi by 4. So ये हमें पता है that sin at pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 and also this is equals to cos at pi by 4. So basically हम यहाँ पर इस चीज का एडवांटेज लेंगे that sin और cos की वैल्यू pi by 4 पे exactly 1 by root 2 होती है. So this series will become 1 plus 1 by root 2 plus cos square x, that means 1 by root 2 square plus 1 by root 2 cube and so on. So this is now an infinite series of the form 1 plus x square plus x cube and so on, where mod of x is strictly less than 1 and जिसका summation होता है it is given by 1 upon 1 minus x. So आपको ये चीज यहाँ पर याद रखनी है. So what we will get, यहाँ पर if we compare we will get x is 1 by root 2 and of course its mod is strictly less than 1. So we will get our answer to be 1 minus 1 upon root 2, which will give us root 2 upon root 2 minus 1. So D is our correct option. Let's move forward to the next question. Is the value of the limit x tends to infinity x by 2 log n plus 2024 by x is. तो सबसे पहले तो आपको कुछ लॉगरिथम की बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज पता होनी चाहिए. The first is the expansion of log n, which is log n 1 plus x is. So it is given by x minus x square by 2 plus x raised to power 3 by 3 minus x raised to power 4 by 4 and so on. ये सीरीज कैसे आई? Let's see that. So this is 1 upon 1 plus x is 1 plus x inverse, which is equal to 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube and so on. Now अगर मैं इसका इंटीग्रेशन लेती हूँ both the sides, so what I will get, this will become log 1 plus x and right hand side this will become 1 का हो जाएगा x minus x का हो जाएगा x square by 2 plus x square will become x cube by 3 and so on. तो इस तरीके से अगर आपको ये सीरीज नहीं याद रहती लेकिन आपको पता है that integration of 1 upon 1 by x is log 1 plus x, you can use this property as well. हमें यहाँ पर x की जगह पर 2024 by x डालना है. So log 1 plus 2024 by x will become 2024 by x minus 1 by 2 into 2024 by x squared plus 1 by 3 2024 by x cube and so on. Okay, I am taking the first three terms. After this we have to multiply it with x by 2. So x by 2 into log 1 plus 2024 by x will give us x by 2 into 2024 x minus 1 by 2 2024 x by 2 log 1 plus 2024 x will be, now over here x by 2 will get multiplied to each term. So first term will be x by 2 into 2024 by x minus 1 by 2 squared x 2024 squared. plus 1 पर x cancel हो जाएगा, so 2024/2 will be left minus x and 1x will get cancelled, so we'll get 2024 squared by 2 squared by x plus यहाँ पर 1/2 into 3 2024 cube into 1 upon x square will be left and so on. Now अब यहाँ पर अगर हम limit x tends to infinity करते हैं, so यहाँ पर भी हो जाएगा limit x tends to infinity for each term. तो आप देखिए first term is a constant term, so it will only give us 1 0 1 2 minus if यहाँ पर if we do limit x tends to infinity, since it is in the denominator, we will get this term goes to 0. Similarly, this term also goes to 0 and बाकी सारे term भी they will tend towards 0 because of the same reason. So we will get 0 and so on. So that means 1 0 1 2 is the only constant term left, which is our answer. So the answer is 1 0 1 2. Function f of x is equals to x cube minus 27x plus 4 where x is from 1 to 6 has. So यहाँ पर भी we will use those same basics that we used in the last question. So firstly we will find f dash of x, we will equate it to the 0, then we will get some points, those points are called stationary points. Now after that we will take second derivative at the stationary points and we will see whether we are getting function to be greater than 0, less than 0 or equal to 0. If this is greater than 0, then we will say that we are getting the minima or the minima point. Then here we will get maxima and here we will say that this test fails. So यहाँ पर the function is x square minus 27x plus 4. So firstly we will take derivative of the function and equate it to 0. So we will get 3x square minus 27 is equal to 0. So this will give us 3x square is 27. That means x square is 9. So basically we will get x to be plus 3 and minus 3. Now अब यहाँ पर देखिए हमें डोमेन में क्या बोल रखा है, that this lies between 1 to 6. Since minus 3 does not lie between the points, therefore this point will be discarded. So we will check things only for x is equals to 3. Now we will take double derivative. So double derivative of the function will be, तो आपको इसका derivative लेना है. So we will get 6x. That's it. Now double derivative at 3 will be 6 into 3, which will give us 18. Now since this is greater than 0, therefore we will get the point of minima. Okay, for B option is the correct option. F is from R to R be a function such that f of x is maxima of x and x cube, where R is a set of all the real numbers. The set of all the points where f of x is not differentiable is. So यहाँ पर we will use the fact that f of x is not differentiable at the points जहाँ पर आपका graph sharp edges देता है. So if we try to plot this function, we have this is x and this is f of x or y. So we have two functions x and x cube. So हमें पता है y is equals to x is a straight line. And what is x cube? So this is x cube. So this is x cube and this is x. Now हमारा function क्या है? Our function is maxima of these both graphs. तो maxima मतलब आप ये देखिए कि जो भी ग्राफ ऊपर है that will be considered in the maxima. हम इन दोनों को देखते हैं. We will get this is maxima because ये ग्राफ ऊपर है. Now when we see this portion, we can see that this is the maxima. Now if we see this portion, we will get this is the maxima, and then when we see this portion, we will get this is the maxima. So finally हमारा ग्राफ किस तरीके का बनेगा? We will get our graph to be this, then x cube is the maxima, then x and then again x cube. So graph is something like यहाँ से यहाँ तक x है, then again x cube है, then again x है and then again x cube है. हमारा ग्राफ 3 पॉइंट्स पर sharp edges ले रहा है. First is this point, second is this point and the third is this point. This point is clearly origin 0. तो हमें देखना है कि कौन कौन सा ऑप्शन में ओरिजिन आ रहा है. इसमें नहीं आ रहा, दिस इज डिस्कार्डेड, इसमें भी नहीं आ रहा, इसमें और इसमें आ रहा. नाउ वी विल सी आउट ऑफ C and D which is our correct option. So we need to check what are these points. तो अगर आप केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, यू विल गेट दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ द ग्राफ x एंड x क्यूब. मतलब ऐसे पॉइंट्स जहां पर x और x क्यूब दोनों की वैल्यू सेम है. सो द पॉइंट्स वेयर x क्यूब इज इक्वल्स टू x, we will get x cube minus x is equals to 0. So will give us x minus x square minus 1 is 0. That is x is 0 and x square minus 1 is 0, means x is plus minus 1. So we get 3.0, 1 and minus 1. 0 तो हमने देख लिया, 1 and minus 1. So therefore this point is minus 1 and this point is 1. For D is our correct option. F of x be a continuous function from R to R such that f of x is 1 minus f of 2 minus x. Which of the following option is the correct value for this integration? So यहाँ पर हमें पूछा गया है what is f0 to 2 f of x dx. तो अब यहाँ पर आपको इंटीग्रेशन की कुछ बहुत ही बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज पता होनी चाहिए. आई विल राइट दोस प्रॉपर्टीज ओवर हियर. So the property is if function is integrated from a to b f of x dx, then its value is equals to integration f of a plus b minus x. That means आपको ये दोनों सेम ही वैल्यू देंगे इंटीग्रेशन की. So यहाँ पर पहले तो what is f of x? F of x is given to be 1 minus f of 2 minus x. So this will be 0 to 2, 1 minus f of 2 minus x dx, which will give us 0 to 2, 1 dx minus integration 0 to 2 f of 2 minus x dx. यहाँ पर its integration will give you x, limit is from 0 to 2, minus अब यहाँ पर we will use this formula, that is this property. So 0 to 2 मतलब this is a and this is b. तो जहाँ पर x है उसकी जगह पर हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? a plus b minus x. So 0 to 2 f of 2 minus x की जगह पर we will write 0 plus 2 minus x dx. So we will get this is 2 minus 0 minus integration from 0 to 2 f of 2 minus this will give us 2 minus x dx. After this 2 minus integration 0 to 2 f of 2 minus 2 plus x dx. So this will get cancelled. We will get 2 minus integration is from 0 to 2 f of x dx. Now let us assume that this integration is in I. Therefore this will also become I. So we will get 2 minus I. तो अगर आप देखिए तो left hand side is I. Left hand side is I and right hand side is 2 minus I. So we will get I is equals to 2 minus I. So we will get I plus I is 2. That is 2I is equals to 2, which implies I integration is 1. So we get that this integration is 1, which is option B. So option B is our correct answer. F of x is x cube minus 4.5 x square minus 12x has a local maxima at x. तो आप देखिए यहाँ पर मिनिमा और मैक्सिमा के बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं, तो आपको जनरल प्रॉपर्टीज पता होनी चाहिए जो कि हमने लास्ट वीक कुछ क्वेश्चंस में देखी है. सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं? f dash of x निकालते हैं. So f dash of x and then we will equate it to 0. So square minus 2 into 4.5 minus x minus 12 is equals to 0. That is 3x square minus 9x minus 12 is equals to 0. If we divide it by 3, we will get x square minus 3x minus 4 is equals to 0. Now हम normally split करेंगे, so we will get 4 minus 4x plus x minus x is 0. That is x into x minus 4 plus 1 into x minus 4 is 0. We will get x is minus 1 और 4. अब आप यहाँ पर देखिए हमें क्या बोल रहा है? In the range x is minus 2 to 2. मतलब माइनस 2 से 2 के बीच में जो नंबर है हमें उसी के लिए ही चेक करना है. तो यहाँ पर माइनस 1 लाइज बिटवीन माइनस 2 to 2 बट 4 डज नॉट लाई बिटवीन माइनस 2 to 2. तो हम सिर्फ माइनस 1 के लिए चेक करेंगे. फाइंड एफ डबल डैश एट माइनस 1. तो पहले हम एफ डबल डैश ऑफ एक्स देख लेते हैं. सो दिस इज अवर डेरिवेटिव. इसका हम फिर से डेरिवेटिव लेंगे. सो वी विल गेट 6x minus 9. That's it. Now f double dash at minus 1 will give us 6 into minus 1 minus 9. That will be minus 15. So this is less than 0. Therefore, minus 1 is the point of local maxima. That is the point of local maxima. Therefore, हमें local maximum कहाँ पे मिलेगा? At x is equals to minus 1. Now, आप यहाँ पर एक चीज और ऑब्जर्व कीजिए. अगर आपसे क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाता what is the maximum value, then that is a different answer. तो अगर यहाँ पर आपको मैक्सिमम पॉइंट पूछा है तो आपको x की वैल्यू देनी है, और अगर आपसे मैक्सिमम वैल्यू पूछा है तो आपको f of x की वैल्यू देनी है. तो अगर आपसे क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाता what is the maximum value, दैट मीन्स आपको बताना होता दैट f at -1 कितना है. ओवरहेड इज -15, तो आपका -15 करेक्ट आंसर होता. सो नोट दिस ऑब्जर्वेशन. Consider the function f of t is maximum of 0 to t whole squared, where maxima refers to the maximum of a and b. Which of the following statements is true? आप देखिए स्टेटमेंट्स में हमें डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी, डिफरेंशिएबल एंड देन डेरिवेटिव इज डिफरेंशिएबल और कंटिन्यूस, इसके बारे में पूछ रखा है. तो पहले हम देखते हैं फंक्शन हमारा डिफरेंशिएबल है या नहीं है. सो मैक्सिमम ऑफ, सो एफ ऑफ टी इज मैक्सिमम ऑफ 0 and t whole square. So what we will do, that means 0 squared and t squared के बारे में बोल रखा है. So again we will draw the graph. 0 squared is nothing but the x-axis. So this is the first graph, that is f of t is equals to 0, and then t squared is this. So this is our second graph, f of t is t square. अब आप देखिए इन दोनों में से कौन सा मैक्सिमम है. मैक्सिमम मतलब वो फंक्शन जो कि ऊपर आ रहा है. Therefore, we can clearly see that t square is the maximum function. Therefore, f of t is t square will be considered. Since we can see that t square is a continuous function and it is also a differentiable function, therefore f of t is continuous plus differentiable. Now we will see the derivative. So, f dash of t will be 2t. So, this is also a continuous and a differentiable function. F of t is not differentiable, A is wrong. F of t is differentiable and its derivative is continuous. So, B is the correct option. F of t is differentiable but its derivative is not continuous. No, f of t and its derivative are differentiable. So, yes, B and D are our correct options. Let's move forward to the next question. So, this question says the value of integral is. So, जब भी आपको क्वेश्चन में sin x एंड cos x दे रखा होता है, ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर आप एक को t कंसीडर कीजिए एंड t किसको कंसीडर करना है जिसकी पावर ज्यादा हो. जैसे यहाँ पर cos की पावर 1 है, sin की पावर 3 है, तो हम sin को t कंसीडर करेंगे. सो वी हैव cos x to sin cube x is dx. So let us assume that t is sin x. So dt will become cos x dx. So I becomes, अब देखिए cos x dx की जगह पर हमें dt रखना है. So we will get integration t dt. यहाँ पर I am not going to put the limits right now. मैं बाद में limits को put करूंगी. So this will become t raised to power 4 by 4 and then some limits. Now what is t? T was sin x. So sin raised to power 4x by 4 and then limits. Now यहाँ पर मैंने अपने क्वेश्चन को वापस साइन के फॉर्म में चेंज कर दिया. Therefore I can put the initial limits which is from 0 to pi by 4. So 1 by 4 will come out. This is sin pi by 4 raised to power 4 minus sin 0 raised to power 4. So this will give us sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 raised to power 4 minus 0. So we will get, so 1 by root 2 raised to power 4 is 1 by 4. So we will get 1 by 16. So B is the correct option. The value of limit x tends to 0 and sin 5x upon sin 3x is. Now this question can be solved in two ways. So the first method is, since limit x tends to 0 and sin 5x upon sin 3x is. अगर हम न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर दोनों में x is equals to 0 डाल देते हैं, so we will get 0 by 0 form. Now 0 by 0 is undefined form. But हमें पता है जब भी 0 by 0 form होता है, then we will use L'Hopital's rule. That is, we will differentiate numerator and denominator by x. So here also we will use L'Hopital's rule. So we will differentiate the numerator and the denominator by x. If we differentiate this sin 5x, we will get cos 5x multiplied by 5. And if we differentiate denominator, we will get cos 3x into 3. Limit x tends to 0, we will get n is a constant. Cos 0 is 1 into 5, and similarly cos 0 is again 1. So we will get 5n by 3 is the correct answer. So option D is correct. But this is first method. अब second method क्या है? Now for the second method, you need to know a very important property of sine, which is limit x tends to 0 sin ax by ax is equals to 1. तो अगर आपको ये प्रॉपर्टी पता है, then you can directly get the answer as limit x tends to 0, n is a constant, sin 5x upon sin 3x. तो उसको मैं ऐसे लिखती हूँ sin x 5x upon sin 3x. ना आप यहाँ पर देखिए, अगर मैंने 5x को डिवाइड एंड मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया तो sin 3x में 3x को भी मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड कर दिया. So what I will get, n is a constant, sin 5x by 5x will follow this property and this will give us 1, and in the denominator sin 3x by 3x will also follow the same property and will give us 1. So 5x by 3x will be left, x will get cancelled, so we will get 5n by 3. So D is our correct option. So the integral of this function is, so we have 0 to 1 x e raised to power minus x dx is. So this is a product of two functions, and integration of product of two functions will follow the rule I late. That is, so I means inverse, L is logarithm, A is algebraic. So यहाँ पर x is an algebraic function, therefore x will be considered as the first function. Then t is trigonometric, e is exponential. Second, e raised to power minus x will be considered as the second function. Since we know integration of u v is u into integration of v minus integration of du by du dx, integration of v dx, and then whole dx. So we will just follow the property. We will get x into integration of e raised to power minus x dx minus integration dx by dx minus x. So this will become 1. So we will get again x into this plus minus x. So ultimately we will get this is minus e raised to power minus x, and now we will put the limits from 0 to 1. So we will get minus 1, this minus 0 and minus e raised to power minus 0. Since e raised to power 0 is 1, so we will get minus 2 e raised to power minus 1 plus 1. That means this is our correct answer. Now if you put this in the calculator, you will get your value approximately equal to 0.264. Since our question says we need to round off to the 2 decimal places, so we will get 0.26. So 0.26 is our correct. The value of integral is from 0 to infinity dx upon e raised to power x plus e raised to power minus x is. So we will get ex प्लस इसको हम लिख सकते हैं 1 अपॉन ई एक्स. वी विल गेट डी एक्स. यहाँ पर दिस विल बी स्क्वायर प्लस 1 अपॉन ई रेज टू पावर एक्स. नाउ दिस विल गो टू द न्यूमरेटर. सो वी विल गेट ई रेज टू पावर एक्स एंड let t is e raised to power x. So we will get dt will be e raised to power x dx. So this product will be dt. So we will get integration. Let us assume that this is I. So I will become integration dt upon t square plus 1 is tan inverse t. So tan inverse, what is t? It is e raised to power x. So, and now since I have converted complete function into e raised to power x, I will put the limits from 0 to infinity. We will get tan inverse e raised to power infinity minus tan inverse e raised to power 0. that is tan inverse of infinity minus tan inverse of 1. So what is tan inverse of infinity? It's pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4, which will fetch us pi by 4. So B is the correct option. So yeah, that's it for today's video. We have solved around 13 questions, and also I have made the playlist of matrix algebra and probability and statistics in the same manner where we have solved previous year questions. If you have any doubts or queries, do let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, keep studying, keep hustling. Take care. Bye.